Oh yeah! On today's episode of Best Foods, we'll be eating multiple foods from all 4 eateries here at the Pacific Warf Area. And since it is Lunar New Year, I think we should start the day off here at Lucky Fortune Cookery. Let's check out their menu, man. Their menu's looking pretty good. Now, they do have a teriyaki chicken and a spicy Szechuan chicken. Both of those come with sauteed vegetables and steamed rice. They have an impossible banh mi, a beef bulgogi burrito that comes with garlic flavored chips. They have a pork ramen, a pork wonton and nachos. They also have pot stickers and some ramen topping as sides. Now, to the left is going to be their specialty drinks. They have a Japanese mule, a bottle logic hanamachi, a black milk tea, and a hot green tea. Now, if you do have kids, they have 2 options for you here, a chicken and rice and an impossible banh mi. Oh yeah, we're starting the day off with a bang, man. Now, we got 4 items. This first item right here is going to be the impossible banh mi. You can see the impossible meat on the bottom. You have some daison, you have carrots, jalapenos, and it does come with this nice looking cucumber salad. Now, we also went with the black milk tea that has some poppin' boba or maybe just some chewy boba on the bottom. And look at this ramen, man. The ramen's looking good. As you can see, we got some dry seaweed up in there, got some pork belly, you have some green onions up in there. That broth is looking pretty good. And last up is these nachos. Not just regular nachos, wonton nachos, man. I'm a big fan of wontons. Now you have some meat on top. Looks like you have some cheese. You have some pickled cabbage and a little bit of jalapenos and some sesame seeds. Which one should we choose first? Let's go with the wonton nachos. I'm really excited for these wonton nachos because I can probably eat like 30 wontons by myself in one sitting. Now, the nachos were good, and I can appreciate the Asian American fusion of the food. For me, I just really did not like this dish. I mean, the wontons themselves were nice and crunchy. The cheese is more of like a thickness of a fondue cheese. It does have some spice, and the meat itself is kind of sweet. But the downfall for me is the pickled cabbage on top. This dish, for me, is gonna get a 5 out of 10. Now, if you have tried this dish, go ahead, comment down below and let me know what you thought of this, because I would for sure like to know. In all honesty, I would just like to have some regular nachos. Before we get into our next food item, the ramen, let's go ahead and clean our palates with this black milk tea. The black milk tea is pretty refreshing. As you can see right here, the boba is going to be a chewy boba. You do get a nice hint of brown sugar in here, and you get a little taste of some salted caramel. I would for sure get this again, and this black milk tea, for me, is going to get an 8 out of 10. But without further ado, let's check out the ramen. Get some pork belly, get some noodles up in here. I mean, that was a decent ramen. So the pros of this dish, first, they did give you 4 pork bellies, which I did like. The noodles are cooked perfect, man. They're about al dente. But the cons of it for me is going to be the sauce itself. It doesn't really have that much flavor to it. You do get a oceanic, kind of like a fishy flavor to the broth because of the nori. Now, I didn't think the nori was going to make that much of a difference in the sauce. Now, you did get a hint of a pork flavor in the broth because of the pork belly itself, and the pork belly actually brought out some fattiness into this ramen. This ramen for me is gonna get, I'm gonna have to say a 6 out of 10. If you're looking for some good ramen, bro, and you're in the Buena Park area, I highly advise you going to the Source and checking out their ramen spot right there. They have an excellent spicy ramen that I can recommend. Now it's time for the impossible banh mi. Now we are off to a mediocre start, so impossible banh mi, you gotta come through, man. The impossible banh mi, for me, is a huge miss. Now you do have banh mi-esque flavors in there from the daison and then the carrots, and that's pretty much it. I mean, outside of that, it doesn't really remind me of a traditional banh mi. Another thing I did not like was the meat itself. The meat had like a little sweet flavor to it, plus an overpowering soy sauce flavor. Well, that was just from my palate contrast. I would not get this again, and if you guys are honestly looking for a really good banh mi here at DCA, I would check out the Pacific Garden Grill. They have a really good banh mi over there, dude. This Impossible banh mi, for me, is going to get a 4 out of 10. Now, my final review for Lucky Fortune Cookery. I honestly did not really care for that place. Maybe it was the foods that I tried. Maybe next time when I come back, I'll try the other menu items that they do have there. Now, when we're talking about wait time, we did not wait in any line whatsoever because we did get there at 11 o'clock. So if you're getting here in the mornings, you probably won't wait in line. I mean, we are in the off season, so maybe that's why the lines are slim to none. So let's head off to our second place. Now our next stop today is right behind me. We're gonna be grubbing here at Pacific Warf Cafe. So the menu here is pretty simple. You have a soup and sourdough bread bowl. It has clam chowder or a seasoned soup. You have a macaroni and cheese, they have an Asian tofu salad, and they have a classic deli sandwich. Now, if you are a parent and you do have kids, you have two options here. They do have a kids turkey sandwich that comes with cuties or mandarin orange, applesauce, and a choice of low-fat milk or Dasani water, and you also have a mac and cheese. Ooh, they got a special sandwich up in here. It's a Chipotle chicken sandwich. And for the 100th anniversary, you can get the platinum trifle here for $8.49. Bro, I'm looking forward to these two items we got because they're massive. Let me introduce you to these two bad boys right here. The one on the right is the Chipotle chicken. Now it is on a sun-dried tomato focaccia bread. You can see that there's a piece of bacon. It's on a bed of arugula. We have some Swiss cheese and it has some fresh avocado spread on it. And to the left is the special sourdough bread, which comes with, wait for it, elote corn chowder. And my mom will be reviewing this one.
I didn't really care for this. It was very flavorful, a little too peppery for me. I could taste the lime, the tahini, cilantro, pepper. The best way I can explain the way this tasted would like compare it to a chicken tortilla soup minus the chicken. I would give this a 3 out of 10. I didn't like it, however Alan did.
This elote corn chowder was right up my alley. Now my mom did hit it on point with all the flavor contrasts on here. This, for me, is gonna get a 7 out of 10. And if you like street corn, dude, I guarantee you probably gonna like this. Remember, it is seasonal, so you're gonna wanna get here to DCA and jump on this and try it. One bad boy down, now it's time for the second one, dude. I literally need 2 hands just to eat this one. That sandwich is on point. Now the chicken is a white meat. What I really liked was the focaccia bread. You did get a little hint of the sun-dried tomato taste to it. Another thing that was great about it is some focaccia bread is really dry. This one was not. Let's open it up real quick. Now the chicken itself did have a nice little spice to it. You did get a nice little minty tang because of the arugula. The acidity from the tomatoes was awesome. I really liked how fresh the avocado spread was, and you got that nice little salty crunchiness to the bacon. The portion size is great and it's healthy. This Chipotle chicken sandwich for me is gonna get an easy 8 out of 10. And now for my review of the Pacific Wharf Cafe. One thing that I really did enjoy about that eatery was the simplicity of their menu. They either have soups or salads, and the portion sizes of their soups and salads are very generous. You can tell the ingredients there are top notch, man. You can really taste the freshness of their items. Now, on their wait time, I did wait about 20 minutes for both of these items. That whole restaurant in there, I'm gonna go ahead and give it an 8 out of 10. But now we have one more spot to eat, and I'm craving some tacos. Now, for our last eatery before we get desserts, let's hit up Cocina Cucamonga. Now they have a quesadilla, they have a carne asada, they have an al pastor, they have a pollo asada, and they also have a tacos Dorios de papa. If you have kids, they have a carne asada taco and a pollo asada taco. And for the cantina, if you guys drink, dude, they have a seasonal margarita, a lime margarita, a modelo, they have a citrus michelada, and they have a bootlegger Cocina Cucamonga IPA. We want to go ahead and snag 3 tacos, bro, and these are looking pretty good. Here they are. The one on the left is the carne asada taco. Now, it is more like a street taco. You have your carne asada, your guacamole, your onions, your cilantro. Look how good this looks. Now, this is the quesadilla with that delicious dipping sauce. And the very last one right here is a potato-based taco. Let's go ahead and start with this one first. If we look inside, you can see there's tomatoes, some tomatillo, you got some red onions, and I'm sorry, that's not sour cream, that's actually crema. And on the bottom, that is where the potato taco is going to be. Right now, I'm trying to figure out how to approach this taco because of all this stuff on top. Should I actually use a fork? Nah, we don't need no stinking fork. As we take a look in the cross section, you can see that there is a big hunk of potato in there. What I really liked was the taco itself. It kind of reminded me like a taquito. But the coleslaw that comes on top of this Papa Taco is where it is at for me, man. It is so nice and refreshing and citrusy, dude. The cilantro really pops out. You get the nice little bite of the onions, and I like the extra crunchiness that you do get from this cabbage. Honestly, I was not expecting that taco to be that good. It really did wow me. That taco is easily gonna get a 9 out of 10. That's a really high rating for this channel. And my mom over here is still eating it, and she actually gave it a 10 out of 10. So if you're here in the Pacific Wharf area, man, you're looking for a good taco, I can highly recommend you trying that out. If you are a meat eater and you're looking for something very traditional in your taco, might want to go with the carne asada. So we have a lime here. Let's go ahead and spread it on top. Do it like Salt Bae. Let's see what this taco's all about. So this carne asada taco was okay. I mean, there was really nothing special about it. A very traditional style street taco. A couple things I did like about it is the guac. The guac was really fresh. The onions and cilantro were fresh too, and they weren't chintzy on the carne asada itself. This is going to get a 6 out of 10. And now, the taco that you all have been waiting for, the quesadilla, man. Let's go ahead and get this nice taco right here, dip it in the juice, and dig in. Bro, this quesadilla is on point, dude. The grease that is coming off of this thing will for sure clog your arteries. The birria meat itself is really, really good. Now, I understand traditional birria is actually goat. This is not goat. This is just regular cow meat. But what I like is this sauce right here. Dipping this taco in this sauce is what makes this a solid 9 out of 10. Now for my review of the Cocina. The wait time was not that bad. We did wait about 10 minutes, but throughout the day there might be a line. Just remember, if you do not want to wait in line, you can always mobile order any of these foods here. Outside of that, the prices for the tacos were really reasonable. I believe the portion sizes for what you paid for was good. The food was great. I mean, every single one of them were very flavorful. You saw that the tacos outside of the carne asada taco got really high scores. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and give Cocina Cucamonga Restaurant a 7 out of 10. Ooh, bro, now we've eaten a lot of foods from 3 different food establishments, but we have one more spot up for the day. But the question is, do we have enough room in our stomachs to eat at Ghirardelli's? I say yes. Right outside of the entrance, you will find this little menu right here. Don't be fooled because there is more. Now, if you do go up to the cast member in there and ask them to see their full menu, they will actually give you a huge paper like this. Now let's go ahead and check out some of the food items or desserts that you can get here at Ghirardelli. Here's gonna be their main items right here and some of their popular items. They have a magical sundae, a world famous sundae, an ocean breeze, which I have had before. That thing's really good. The Land's End is also very good. Here is a brand new item. You have a non-dairy hot fudge sundae. They have a cookie crumble. Now here are items that you will not see on that board. They have a gold rush. The gold rush is actually pretty good. A banana split, a treasure island, a strawberry hot fudge sundae. You have a mint hot fudge, a double chocolate, a raspberry sorbet, and a marshmallow. Now all these right here on the bottom are going to be your hot fudge sundaes. Now on the back, as you can see up here, you can create your own shake, or they have like a Knob Hill chill. You have a chocolate chip shake or frozen hot cocoa. Now right below that, they have a plethora of shakes. You can choose from small, medium, or large from different flavors. As you can see here, they also have pre-made ones. They have thick shakes. They have a sea salt caramel banana shake, which sounds pretty good. They also have a berry chill. Below that, you're going to find your hot cocoa. You have classic hot cocoa, sea salt caramel cocoa, and they have a decadent drinking chocolate. Underneath that is going to be for all the coffee lovers. You have mochas, lattes, espresso, regular coffee, white mocha. They even have soda here. Now, right down below here, you can see create your own. Create your own what, you may ask. Available in, you can get a cup, cake cone, or a sugar cone. You have all these flavors down over here. You make your own sundae, and they have these special sweet treats. You can get a Ghirardelli chocolate brownie, a chocolate chip cookie, a dipped strawberry. Look, dude, there's a chocolate chip cookie right there, and look how good that strawberry looks. Here is the front door, and directly to the left of the front door is going to be the menu. And when we turn to the left, you're going to find a bunch of Ghirardelli items. Like, you have all these right here because Valentine's Day is coming up. So, there's some Ghirardelli chocolates. You get this for $29.95. And right now, 80 square gift bag, $34.99 per bag. Buy one, get one free. You have a plethora of Ghirardelli small little chocolates. Look, dude. They even have the Christmas peppermint bark version. My favorite part of coming in Ghirardelli is this backdrop right here. Now, every once in a while, man, every single one of these backdrops will start moving and doing something else. Like, I think San Francisco will have an earthquake. You'll see the gold miner over there panning for gold. You have the bakers baking over here. At Ghirardelli's, we only grabbed one item. We snagged the sea salt caramel banana shake. Now on top, you can see it is drizzled with caramel. You have little bits in pieces of sea salt. It kind of looks like a chocolate chip shake. You can't really see the bananas in there. Now, 2 things to keep in mind about Ghirardelli's. Number 1, it is kind of pricey, but I mean, it's Ghirardelli's. And number 2, everything that comes out of there, dude, is excellent. Yep. Now the shake is chocolate chip ice cream, and there is a massive amount of caramel in this, dude. You get kind of slugged in the face with the caramel, and you can taste the little bits and pieces of banana in here. Now this ran around $10 plus some change, and I mean, for that price, this actually was not that bad. I really did like this salted caramel banana shake. Would I get this again? Yes, I would. And I'm going to go ahead and give this An easy 9 out of 10. Now for my review of Ghirardelli's. After eating food all day, this really did hit the spot. Now when we're talking about prices, like I said, it is a little bit expensive to eat at Ghirardelli's, but you are getting what you paid for. I mean, the ingredients of there are really, really good, dude. You will not walk away disappointed. Your wallet might walk away disappointed, but you won't. The wait time was not bad in there whatsoever. I practically walked right in and I was the next person in line, but the wait will fluctuate through the day. I mean, you know, mid-lunch you might have a lot of people, dinner time you might have a lot of people. So depending on what hour of time you come during the day is really gonna depend on how long you wait. So Ghirardelli as a whole, I think I'm gonna go ahead and give a 10 out of 10, dude. When you're here at DCA and you are looking for a great ice cream or a great treat, I highly recommend you checking out Ghirardelli's. Like I said, it might hit your pocket, but your tummy will be thanking you. Bro, I am stuffed. So thank you to every single one of you for taking time out of your day today to come hang out and check out this episode of Best Foods. Now remember, we cannot do this without every single one of you, man. You all are the backbone of this channel. I just upload silly little videos to YouTube, and you guys make all this magic happen, dude, by liking, subscribing, and commenting. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you very much. And if you haven't subscribed, go ahead, go down below and subscribe, because I would love to have you on future adventures. Well, every single one of you have a great day, and I will catch you next video. Deuces.
Deuces.